Hold on. Right, anyone here? Happy Easter. Oh, and it's 4:20. April 20th, Weed Day. I forgot. I forgot about that. I forgot that was a thing. People getting stoned and the like. Ugh. Right, I'll just let everyone know we've started, and then I'll see who we've got. Damn, it's hot in here. Damn it. Right, so who have we got? Oh, shit. Let's see, who have we got? Okay, only Martin, Tyler, and Spyro Kirby are here at the moment. Hello, you guys. Hello to Spyro and Cinder. Okay. While I DM everyone. Oh shit. While I DM everyone and let them know. Shit. Let them know we've started. I shall get the train underway. And pray to God it doesn't derail. Right, here we go. Hang on. I'll read that in a moment. Come on. There we are. It's Nathan. No, not yet, Nathan. Thought it had derailed. So we could go a little, slow it down just a tad. Who's this? Oh! Slipped out of my hand. Oh, we've got a derailment. That purring noise. That purring noise, is something that no Hornby modeler ever wants to hear. Because when that noise is heard, it means train has come off. Okay, we'll give the Britannia a go later. It seems to keep causing problems. So, short-circuiting and derailing. So, we'll just run run this train with the B12 at the moment. Yeah, we'll just run the B. Oh, and now it's decided to keel over and bring all the coaches with it. Yeah, now it's decided to keel over. To keel. No. Right. Let's go then. Properly this time. Slow down a bit. Okay, let's see what the chat's been saying. Lina's here. Have a good Easter Sunday? Nice. Now, let me move this over a bit. Hey, train guy. Lovely to see you. I replaced some of the track before started. Here we are. Peaceful Easter Sunday. Running Hornby trains. Right then, I will just... Actually, the fish plate on one of the curves here that I replaced is coming a bit loose. Probably need to replace that. Oh, wait, no. Quick, put it back before the train gets here. Put it back. Right. Anytime, lad. There's a loose curve here. Just going to quickly replace it with something a bit more sturdy. much more sturdy radius that hopefully won't come loose. You already said that, Martin. I have started to notice, Martin, that you seem to have quite a controversial reputation. Not here, but not on this channel, but on other channels. Do what if I'm not busy? Hello, Jacob. Lovely to see you. Me and my parents aren't watching a film tonight, so got time to run my Hornby trains on camera. Nothing much to talk about tonight, Jacob, except that I enjoyed the roleplay we did last night in Electro Server. Right. Just a minute, everybody. Just a minute. Oh no! Front pony trucks come off. Hey MLP fan, nice to see you. Right. Should be a simple matter to... There we are. Right then. Have you ever heard of Train Boy 54? No, who's he? Hi Davin. Been a while since we've seen you here. No, it wasn't Martin. You were. I'm afraid you were the one being immature. I reckon you need to see a therapist. No offence, that's just my opinion. Timeline Productions, nice. Slow it down a bit more. Slow it down. Ah. Class in the 80s in a Class 101 and a Class 45 showed up? Nice. I didn't know the peaks worked around the Huddersfield area. Message refracted. Not again. The front pony truck just seems to keep jumping the tracks. There we are. Celebrating those stories. City Swallow or Excel over at Bishop's Lydia on Wednesday. Awesome. So you were down at the West Somerset Railway on Wednesday, were you, Sawyer? Cool. I'd love to go back to the West Somerset Railway. Love my May 2018 visit. An answer for what time, lad? Running behind 2807, nice. When I went to the West Somerset Railway, I think I've said this on stream before, but when I went to the West Somerset Railway, I was lucky enough to ride behind one of the two surviving Somerset and Dorset 7Fs. That was a really cool experience. Getting to ride behind such a rare engine. Oh, and the front pony truck's derailed again. And I think that very same 7F is currently under overhaul. Lady of Legend as well as 6695? Nice. What, from 6695 from Swindon Crickdale? Prince of Friendship, nice. Anyway. Yeah, I love the 2800s. 2800s and oh shit, not again. Yeah, I do really like 280s though. I do prefer bigger freight engines, especially the 9Fs. But yeah, the likes of the 2800s and the Somerset and Dorset 7Fs are awesome. Being overhauled, as well as D7018. Doesn't matter time, lads. I don't think the link was showing up. I'll have a look at your DeviantArt profile now. Control C, Control V. Alex Sparks, is this you, Time Lad? I'm on a page by Alex Sparks. Is this you? Is that you, Time Lad? $7107. 155. Nice. Shit. You know what? Can't be dealing with these constant derailments of the front pony truck. Let's swap for now. Just for now, we'll give the B12 another run later, but for now, let's swap it for the Class 35. Oh, I still need to upload my vlogs from February and March. Still need to edit and upload my vlogs from February and March. Yeah, we'll swap it out for the Class 35. Let's go. Come on. I think somehow the track has come really close to my bed. Oh, the track has decided to separate. Scheiße. Right. You seem to just already comp. There we are. It's a bit better now. Right, this should work now. Let's go! There we are. Alright, what's the chat been saying? Hi Electro, nice to see you. Currently running class 35. Bear. Yeah, bear is in the class 35 bear. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh no! Problems again. Wait. Purring away again. Yeah, but what do you think of my art? It's great, time lad. Oh, bear. I really want a class 47, 40 or 66. If I had to choose between those, it would probably be class 46. Sorry, no, 47. They're good. It's been a good day for me, good Easter. We haven't had any visitors over. Bear. Let's see if the, actually I've remembered it runs better in the opposite direction. So that's what we'll do, we'll run it in the opposite direction. Maybe the same will work for the B12. So yeah, Electro, we've got the got my class 35 out at the moment. Yes, I do, time lads. Quite good. Right. Come on. What is going on? Why has it decided to keep getting stuck? Are you still there, Electro? In train so I can make it so this is a good subscribers so good. Object is the steam engine. Nice. So is that just so on? Nice. Oh, what is going on with this? Ugh. You still there, Electro? There we go. Lovely. Just leave it at that now. seems to keep slipping. Aha! Here's the problem. Loose rail here. There's a loose joint under my chest of drawers. That's been a problem. There we are. Now then. What now? When she's 3 years old, she can use guns. Here we are. That's the problem. It's been... Oh no, not the whole... Right. Just been a bit pushy. It's gone a bit too tight. Track's gone a bit too tight. That's the problem. Curves are too tight. It's been causing the wheels to leave the rails. The wheels. Jesus. Dun, dun, dun. You seem to have a superiority problem. I think it's superiority complex. If you have a superiority complex. Oh god, now every time I push one rail to one side, it causes another part of the track to get pushed over and makes the curves too tight. Yeah. Too many toasters. Class 35's pinpoint accuracy to the real thing? Nice. It is Hornby. Right. Now where's the... Oh, it's still under the chest of drawers. I'm gonna watch it this time, see what it does. Coaches were going round these corners fine earlier, but why aren't they going around them okay now? Oh. What are they getting stuck on? Can't be anything to do with the track. I moved out all the birds. Martin, calm down. Right, slow, slow, slow. Right, we seem to be okay now. We seem to be okay now. Or not. Is this even staying on the rails? It's this damn second coach that keeps derailing. Alright, we're okay now. Probably gonna go until 10:45 tonight. Right, that's it. Clearly I need to make some changes to this. I had to replace some of my track because my mum and my housekeeper just aren't careful enough with my mum and my housekeeper just aren't careful enough with this track, so I had to replace some of it. And as a result, that's made the whole layout seem a bit tighter, and that's what's causing it. My mum and housekeeper just aren't careful enough with this track. First, I'll swap out the power rail for a spare one I have. Power rail with tighter fish plates to reduce the risk of derailment. Then I'll push this out a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, clearly I'm gonna need to redesign the track a bit. Design the track. Hi Neon, and hi Baxterville. I had a nice Easter, thank you. It's been a while since I've seen you, Baxterville. Electro was here earlier, but he seems to have disappeared now. Right. I've decided to give my layout a bit of a change, as seems to have my mum and my housekeeper just aren't careful enough, and they like damage some of the track when I move this, so I'm having to redesign, make the straight bit here slightly longer, so that'll give it a bit of a more gradual transition from a left-hand turn to a right-hand turn. So it's not as sudden. That should reduce the risk of derailment. Now I will thread this long curve under my chest of drawers. This long... now the curve is a bit too long. But maybe not, actually. That looks perfect. Yeah, my mum and my housekeeper aren't careful enough. Oh, oh! Now the camera's fallen over. Thanks, Baxter. Right. Now, yeah, and doing this will make the layout a bit longer as well. Now, there we are. There we go. Not too bad, I think it right. Now for the curve. Why? Oh dear. Deary me. Now I just need to change this slightly. Oh dear, you've won. Oh dear, you've won. You've won yourself out. Oh dear, you've won yourself. Oh dear, you've won yourself. Okay. Oh dear, you've won yourself out. There we go. This still could be a bit too tight. Much like my arse. Sorry, I had to be a bit... Any eggs and bacon? Yes. We should eat. Yes, okay then. Ugh. Come on. Oh shit. Right. You still there, Neon? Now I've got Star Fox music in my head. All of a sudden. Starbit, get some help. Oh. I don't get it. I do not understand. Now I've got something. She isn't. She's not bashing her opinion on Peppa Pig, Martin. She's just saying Peppa Pig over and over for some reason. Ennis. Sorry about what, Ennis? Right. Let's see if these changes to the layout make a difference. Just to the layout, maybe. The layout. Oh yeah. Seems to be running a lot more smoothly now. And I've made it slightly longer now. Yes, you can, Sawyer. You can swear at her. Swearing is allowed on this channel. You're Peppa Pig, are you? Well, I'm gay. Sorry. That's better. Hope you all enjoyed that little montage of me building. Rob Chicken. Okay, Rob, you can stop spamming Peppa Pig in the chat. Now. You can stop saying that now, Rob. I do usually have slow mode on. 5 seconds. Seems to be going a bit better now. No, Rod stopped now. Yeah. Yes. Is Baxterville still there? Is Jacob's still there? Yeah, I'm just give the class 45. 35 I mean. With the class 35, just a few laps. And then we'll put the B12 back on later. Just slow it down a little bit. So, I haven't actually had a chance to ask you guys, what have you guys been up to today for Easter Sunday? What have you guys been up to on Easter Sunday today? As for me, I haven't done much today. We didn't have any relatives over. Most of my relatives out with the family? No. Most of my relatives, are currently away on holiday, so we didn't have any over today. Even my sister's gone back to Oxford early. So it's just been me and my parents today. Your cousin's boyfriend got arrested for screaming in a shop and then running from police. Why would he get arrested for screaming in a shop? Some sort of public order offence, is that? Or was he being nasty to the shop workers? Oh, Gemini, it's been ages since we've seen you. Welcome, and happy Easter to you too. What's the officer problem? Yeah, as I was saying, I haven't done much today. We just had a big roast lunch, and I got some chocolate, but that's it. Not very extravagant Easter. We don't celebrate Easter as enthusiastically as we used to. I like Easter though. Mainly for the chocolate though. Yeah, it's been a nice, even regardless of it being a quiet Easter without even any relatives coming over, it's been nice. And I spend it with you guys. What else did I want to say? Haven't done any much writing of Raptor Dogs today either. I really need to get back into the swing of that tomorrow. And while I'm on my upcoming podcast. Still have the Class 91s and 86s and stuff. Still run 37s on HSTs on mainline services. Yeah, that would be awesome. Earlier today, I was actually watching some videos of the time a couple of loco-hauled trains were hired from direct rail services to run the Cumbrian coastline. Yeah, Class 37 and 3 Mark III coaches were... Class 37 and 3 Mark II coaches, including a DBSO, were hired to provide extra trains on the Cumbrian coastline. I miss it when direct rail services hired out extra trains to others. So yeah, the last few remaining Mark II trips in mainline service, that'd be awesome. Hey Kyle, and also I remember when I said this in my HST stream, but Greater Anglia had to hire some Class 37s and Mark IIs at some point, like between 2017 and 18, having issues, internet issues. Yeah, I remember when Greater Anglia had to hire some Class 37s and Mark IIs as a temporary filler because they didn't have any spare trains to run services on the Norfolk Broads branches. But yeah, it was cool how in the 2010s we had some Class 37s in passenger service. That was a cool time. That really was a cool time how we had some Class 37s in passenger service in Norfolk and Cumbria. And some older Mark IIs. Now, of course, there aren't as many loco hauled trains around now, which is a shame because loco hauled trains still have a place in the world. Multiple units do too, but loco hauled ones also do. That's it, Neon. And also on the lines to Lowestoft and Cromer and Sheringham. That's it. And I brought it up because Sawyer just said how he'd like to have Class 37s back on mainline passenger service. You want the 47s back in mainline service too? Yeah, it was a temporary solution from direct rail services. Yes, it was a temporary solution. Oh. I think I accidentally short-circuited the layout. I had some track in my lap and it fell on metal side up and that caused a short circuit. That's on me. So that's on me. Full story is I was in Minehead on the 16th when Britannia came through my local station with an intercity class 47 on the back. Oh, there was an intercity one on the back. Nice. I'm gonna refund with these delays. Yes. But yeah, as I was saying, that was a cool time when we had some Class 37s in passenger service with hired from direct rail services. Wasn't very nice. Well, he was here earlier, Neon, but he's disappeared. I'll let him know you're here. I'll let him know. Right. Yeah, I agree, Sawyer. The Class 47s look amazing in Intercity Swallow livery. The Intercity Swallow livery looks amazing on any train, in my opinion. Yeah, the Intercity Swallow livery is one of my favourite BR liveries. The black, white, red and yellow. Black, white, red and yellow looks so good as a colour combination. Yeah, it is big, Baxter. I didn't want it to be a generic, simple oval layout. I wanted a more interesting shape for my layout, so that's why I made this. Gotta go play something with my cousin? That's fine, Baxter. Thank you for coming. See you next week. I've always wondered, though, and I was wondering if you'd be able... Thanks, Baxter. I was wondering if you'd be able to answer this for me, Sawyer. Why is it that... I know not all mainline steam excursions have diesel locomotives on the back, but why do some mainline steam excursions have diesel locomotives on the back? What's the purpose of having one at the back? Is it to, like, provide extra electrical power to the coaches? Or is it just there on standby in case the steam engine breaks down? Or maybe it's a number of reasons. And why is it that only some steam excursions have put diesels on the back of their trains, but others don't? Excursions. Feel it's the latter. In case of breakdowns. Yeah, it's usually a Class 47 that goes on the back, or a 67. I mean, there's nothing wrong with putting diesels on the back. It's just on the back of steam excursions. It can take away from the authenticity of mainline steam excursions, if you know what I mean. So I prefer it when there isn't a diesel on the back. Yes. Obviously, if a steam excursion was going to run up the Licky Incline or on the northern part of the West Coast Main Line up Shap Summit, then I understand why a diesel would be... Then I guess putting a diesel on the back is a lot more understandable to give it some help with banking up the hill. So yeah, I can understand why they put diesels for steam excursions that go up Licky and Shap. Then again, diesels aren't really needed when there's two. Diesels aren't really needed when there's two steam engines pulling a train, like double-headed GWR excursions. I would like it more. They take the train the other way if it runs back and forth. Oh, so is the diesel there to help it turn around? So is the diesel there to help it turn around once it reaches its destination? To help it turn around and face the other way once it reaches its destination? The diesel runs forward. Ah, I see. So the diesel's mainly there to help with shunting manoeuvres, is that it? So the diesel's mainly there to help with shunting manoeuvres, is that it? But then, of course, once the steam engine reaches its destination, the engine has to be turned around, face the other way, to pull the excursion back, which is a lot harder in this day and age without turntables. Steam engine backwards. Yeah, that makes sense. So, it's mainly to help with shunting manoeuvres, isn't it? Because I remember when I went to see, years and years ago, like over 10 years ago, I went to see Tornado pull a steam excursion out of Tunbridge Station. And there was a Class 47 on the back, and I remember seeing the excursion go through the station on the middle tracks, and then come back in on platform 1. Nunney Castle and Clun Castle ran backwards down the main line. Nice. Oh, speaking of Nunney Castle, now that as you bring up Nunney Castle, Sawyer, for those who are unaware, Nunney Castle's overhaul has just been completed. So, and now the engine is back in mainline service, which I'm delighted about. So now we have Blue Peter, Tornado, and Nunney Castle all returning to mainline steam this year, which I'm delighted about. Oh, and a Bully Pacific, and that Bully Pacific as well, Canadian Pacific. Seen a few steam excursions yourself with a 47 on the rear? Nice. Scarborough Express that use a 37 on the rear? Cool. Yeah, I prefer... If some steam excursions must have diesels on the back, then I do prefer to see Class 37s. Purely because I prefer 37s over 47s. Swindon, it was diesel hauled, so it wasn't too bad? Nice. Whatever West Coast Railways has laying around. Cool, I see. Really must one day. In fact, maybe that's what I'll spend my birthday money on. Maybe that's what I'll spend my birthday money on. Getting to ride a steam excursion. A mainline steam excursion. I've never travelled on a mainline steam excursion before, and that needs to change. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to spend my birthday money on. I've just decided that now. And I've still got a lot of Christmas money left over, so I might spend some on that as well. What's too quiet? Okay, I think we've given the Class 35 enough laps. So let's switch it over to a steam engine now. Can't use Tornado. That's got a broken coupling. Let's have Duchess of Sutherland pull the train now. Stupid coaches. There we go. Now we just need to switch it over because her thing is a bit backwards. Her gearing is a bit backwards, so open the tap, and there she goes. We need to give her a bit of time to warm up. Oh, and the 35's getting a bit hot now. Oh yeah, I remembered. I remember the class 35's called Vincent. You still there, Neon? Oh, my spaghetti. Missed the diesel because it was GWR 57 name Pen Dennis Castle pulling it. Nice. Rarity and accessory swapping. Nice. Finishing off a sketch. Oh, and what sketch is that? I'm going to do a bit more on Lord Paradise soon, by the way, as you mentioned your drawing. Yeah, I'll give... Alright, let's move the camera now. Let's put the camera over here. Have it coming towards the camera. Yeah, we'll have it coming towards the camera. Floating track again. Ah, Easter focus. You're in the right mood today? Nice. Will you do a bit more on Lord Paradise soon? A little bit further back. Just a little bit. Just a little. That's fine. Yeah, the goods yard needs repairs. See my Palamori VHS? Nice. Someone over again today? Nice. What does the sketch contain? Speaking of VHSs, guys, I put a few more of them on sale. If anyone wants to buy them on my eBay page, I'd appreciate that. What next to do? Christ. What next today? Going for a drink? Alright then. Here we are, the Duchess is underway a bit better now. There we go. What's next to do? What's next to do? It's the button. We are. Oh yeah, I meant to say to you guys, I meant to ask you guys, while we're on the subject of Easter, we weren't, whether we weren't until a bit recently, oh, is the Sawyer still there? I've been meaning to ask you guys, as it's relevant today, as it's Easter, has anyone here seen the Winnie the Pooh direct-to-DVD film Springtime with Rue? That, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated Winnie the Pooh productions. I was watching it earlier today, and I remember watching it years ago on Disney Channel when I was a kid, and it was brilliant. So has anyone here seen or heard of Springtime with Rue? It's basically like an Easter-themed adaptation of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, with Rabbit playing the role of Scrooge, being all grumpy and not liking Easter and making everyone do spring cleaning instead. Then of course he gets humbled at the end, of course. Bit of the Heffalump, nice. What about Springtime with Rue, though, Neon? I have also seen The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Seen it to the movie? What about Springtime with Rue? As I said, that's one of the most underrated ones. Nice. Yeah, I was watching that earlier today for a bit of nostalgia. Yeah, if you haven't got a chance to check it out, you should. It's available for free on YouTube, albeit fragmented in a playlist. Ooh. When you wish upon a star. It was nice. Yeah, it's nice. Springtime with Rue. As I said, quite underrated. Still there, Neon? Next today. The Easter bones of next to Yes, she is, Jacob. Thought I'd been a derailment. Detailed. Detailed derailment. Why did I say that? Just out of interest, Jacob, have you ever seen the direct-to-video, you were watching a bit of Underground early? Nice. Just out of interest, Jacob, have you ever seen the Winnie the Pooh direct-to-video film, Springtime with Roo? I asked this because today is Easter after all, and I was watching it earlier, Springtime with Roo. Oh, Duchess is going well today. She often takes a while to get up to this speed. But I remember watching it as a kid on Disney Channel. I like it though, it's very underrated. Disney Plus. Oh, Disney Plus is a waste of money now. Streaming's great and all, but physical media will always be superior. To me, my uncle, auntie, and cousin are coming in the early May bank holiday. They're coming on the early May bank holiday to make up for not being able to come. And we're going to order the Wild Robot DVD. Well, at least I want to order the DVD, and rather than get it on streaming, to show my support for physical media. Yeah, Disney Plus. I'm not going to give Disney any more money for the foreseeable future. The only exception is Fox, because they may be owned by Disney, but they still seem to have a much larger deal of independence from Disney. They seem to have a much larger deal of independence from Disney, so Fox are the only exception, but yeah. Hey, Train Crossing Buddy, nice to see you. For the foreseeable future, I'm not giving Disney any more of my money because of what Bob Iger said about... because of Bob Iger's praise for AI. AI should not be seriously used in entertainment. AI needs to stay out of art and entertainment. It needs to stay firmly out of the entertainment industry. AI. I'm certainly going to keep it out of all of my productions, Raptor Dogs included. AI. AI has its uses, but the art and entertainment industry is not one of them. Of the art, he is not one of them. You think? Well, yes. I'll give the Duchess a few more laps, then I'll switch engines again. Then maybe in a little later in the stream, of course, we'll give the later in the stream. We'll of course give the 225 a few laps. Chat seems to have gone dead. Because of course. Chat seems to be quiet now. lovely floofy owls. Oh, God, so good. Floofy. Stop staring at my floofy. Okay, what can I run now? The N2 is a little bit buggered. And I may give the Britannia have a bit of a run. Am I with more play on Netflix? Nice. Oh, me neck lads. Me bloody neck lads. Me bloody neck lads. Why am I speaking in a Scottish accent, man? Oh, me fucking neck. Fucking hell, me neck. Fucking hell, man. Me neck. Oh, you're back. Were you just drawing a bit more neon? Actually, Duchess is running really well now, so I'll keep her on for a bit longer. Where's the J72 gone? Sparky? Oh, where's Sparky the J72 gone? Oh wait, he's in the shed, isn't he? No, he isn't. Oh, he's in the shed. No, he isn't. Good chase. Maybe he's buried under some of this. There he is. I need to glue Tornado's coupling back on before I can run him again. Ugh. Issues with Netflix? Yeah, that's fair. Direct-to-streaming films can honestly bug off for all I care. The Duchess knocked against my bed a little bit. There we are, we'll give the Duchess a bit more a few more laps. She's running well now. As I said, she just takes a while to get going. Spyro Kirby, do you even still have DVDs? As I said, streaming's great, but physical media just rules. Video 125 still release DVDs after all. And of course, despite me planning on uploading all the Raptor Dogs episodes to YouTube, despite me planning on uploading all the Raptor Dogs episodes to YouTube, I do still plan on giving them DVD releases. Because I can do things like release them on DVD as extended cuts. See, the YouTube releases are going to be shortened, as cut down, are going to be shortened as close to 25 minutes in length as possible. But the DVD releases will have extended cuts of the episodes, like up to 35, maybe even 40 minutes. So yeah, extended cuts, and perhaps I'll also give it some enhanced visual effects and sound effects as well, the DVD releases of the Raptor Dogs episodes. And of course, the DVDs will also contain exclusive bonus features not available on YouTube at all. So yes, there will be some point to releasing the Raptor Dogs episodes on DVD. Plus, you'll be able to watch them offline whenever you like. You'll be able to watch them. Yeah, you'll be able to watch them. You'll be able to watch the Raptor Dogs episodes offline whenever you like. Offline. MLP on DVD? Why not? Speaking of Raptor Dogs, I have been reaching out to a number of people, number of organisations to try and get grants to help fund the pilot episode, but I haven't been successful recently. So after I return from my trip to Park Asterix, for my upcoming trip to Park Asterix next week, I'm going to call a strategy meeting with all of the production team members I've reached out to so far to see if if they've got any ideas as to how we can raise the money for it, like if they know anyone in the film and TV industry who could perhaps financially contribute. Physical media is better, you actually own it? Yes. What Ubisoft say about players have no right to own the games they buy, that's bullshit. It is total bullshit. Yeah, physical media is better, I do agree. Do you think you'll buy the Raptor Dogs DVDs when the episodes are eventually released on DVD, Neon? Plan to release them on DVD? Then, of course, once the Raptor Dogs finale film is shown in cinemas, I won't upload it to YouTube, at least. I won't upload the Raptor Dogs finale film to YouTube, though, at least not for a time. It'll remain in cinemas, and it'll get a DVD release. Williams Lights Out on Blu-ray? Nice. Very likely? Nice. Exclusive bonus features will be included on the Raptor Dogs DVDs, as I said. Behind the scenes content. And footage from on set behind the scenes. Maybe some games. Art gallery. Maybe even some other little surprise secrets for anyone who buys the DVD. I'd have imagined so too, Neon. Ugh. Oh, Neon, I meant to say, I asked everyone this earlier, but I meant to ask you, Neon, what did you actually get up to today in terms of Easter festivities, Neon? I didn't get up to much. I didn't have any relatives over because all my relatives are currently away on holiday. Um, or not even my sister's here. She's gone back to Oxford. Despite the Easter holidays not being over yet. All that really happened is I got some chocolate and we had a big roast lunch. That's it. Enjoyed the sunny weather and was drawing. One of my Easter eggs though, oh nice. Who did you get it from? What kind of Easter egg was it and who did you get it from? Of course I mainly like Cadbury stuff. Yeah, Cadbury are without question my favourite chocolate brand. They always have been and always will be. Had a roast dinner? Cool. It was roast lunch for me. I might take some of my Easter chocolate with me to Park Asterix. I might have a Milky Bar one. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, Cadbury's good. Ugh. Going to overindulge? Same. I have unfortunately overindulged in chocolate before. And it's resulted in well, not just chocolate, but food as a whole. Like on Christmas Day, in a couple years on Christmas Day, I overindulged in food, and it resulted in vomit. Unfortunately, mainly that was in 2021, Christmas 2021. I ate a bit too much. Not a good idea. Yeah. Egg salad sandwich for lunch. Is that all, Spyro Kirby? Didn't you have something a bit heavier as it's Easter Sunday? Didn't you have something a bit heavier as it's Easter Sunday? Stuff from Easter roast. I didn't have too much. Ugh. Okay, we'll give Duchess a couple more laps. Then we'll switch engines again. We'll give Britannia another chance. Right, one more lap for Duchess, and then we'll switch to Britannia. Right. There we are. Season 1, not finished season 8. Right. Okay. Oh, tender's hot now. Definitely time to give the Duchess a rest. Much like my car. There we go. Come on, Britannia, that's it. Now I've changed the track a bit. Britannia should be a bit better behaved. Hello, Joe. Very nice to see you. I've just switched from Duchess of Sutherland to Britannia. Just running the rusty Britannia now. So, how was your Easter, Joe? Oh, it hasn't gone so well. Raining? It's been raining in your area, right. Well, I haven't had too much rain. The price of going to these railways? How expensive has it gotten now, Joe? Yeah, it is an excellent model. Very nicely weathered by my friend Scan as well. Adult Rover third class on the day. For Bluebell Railway, Adult Rover on the day. £30 Adult Rover for the Bluebell Railway isn't too bad. Gotta love how children can travel for just £1 on the Bluebell Railway on weekends and holidays. £51 to go Suffolk and Norfolk. Is that the Mid-Norfolk Railway? Is that the Mid-Norfolk Railway you're talking about, Joe? Are you still there, Neon? Adult J Rover. Adult J Rover on the Mid-Norfolk ain't too bad. 1995. Oh, North Norfolk and Mid Suffolk combined. Ah, so you're currently out in East Anglia, are you, Joe? So you're out in East Anglia at the moment, are you, Joe? Oh my god, family of five. Family of five on the North Norfolk Railway, £82. Considering the North Norfolk Railway, for a long railway like the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, or for a long railway like the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, or the West Somerset Railway, a family of five for £82 isn't too bad. But considering the North Norfolk Railway is only 5 miles long, considering the North Norfolk Railway is only 5 miles long, £82 for a family of five is daylight robbery. Oh. £30 on the Bluebell is acceptable. A £30 return on the Bluebell is acceptable, but not 82 for even for a family of five. £82 is not acceptable. Going to the Cantonese Sussex and the Midlands Railway next weekend? Nice. Oh, you're in the southeast. Alright then. Spiro Kirby, thanks for coming. You're planning to go in July? I'm planning to go to the North Yorkshire Moors Railway in June. So you paid £51 4 for combined for your trips to the North Norfolk Railway and the Mid Suffolk Light Railway. Adult Day Rover. £25 for an Adult Day Rover. For a 10-mile return trip, paying £2.50 a mile for the Adult Day Rover on the Norfolk Railway. Yeah, the North Norfolk Railway, mega expensive. Oh, just one of the two, I see. £29 for Cantonese Sussex and £29 for Cantonese Sussex ain't too bad. £16 for Spa Valley is fine. Yeah, £16 return on the Spa Valley Railway is a much better deal. Considering how the Spa Valley is the same length as the North Norfolk Railway. Spa Valley, I believe North Norfolk is 5 miles, Spa Valley's 5.5. Yeah, Spa Valley is definitely better value. Now, I reckon the North Norfolk Railway should be charging around the same ticket price as the Spa Valley Railway, £16. Members' price is £8 for Spa Valley. Ah, half price. Very nice. Still though, £82 for a family of five on a railway as short as the North Norfolk Railway is daylight robbery. Do you agree, Joe, that £82 is daylight robbery for a railway as short as the North Norfolk Railway? Alright then, Spyro Kirby. Oh, Neon's just posted his drawing in his artwork, in his server. That is... excuse me. That is... go for another hour and a half. Didn't go to Mid-Suffolk this weekend? Yeah. Well, I haven't heard it's that much, so I don't think you missed out on much, Joe. It's only 3/4 of a mile, Mid-Suffolk. Oh, it's a nice one. Oh, half a mile, actually. Okay, let's put the B12 back on and have it and the and Britannia double head. Like I wanted to do at the start of the stream, but couldn't. I should be able to now that I've smoothened out my layout a bit. There we are. There we go. Running a little bit slower. Avoid derailment. Welcome back, Electro. Neon was here a moment ago, but now he's disappeared. I'll let him know you're back. Neon just posted his Easter drawing in his server, and it's of Cobalt coming out of an Easter egg. It's so cute, Electro. You'll love it. Anyway, Electra, at the moment we're running my B12 and Britannia double heading. Me and Joe have just now been talking about the ticket prices on Heritage Railways, because he said how he thought the price he'd gotten for his trip for his recent trip on the Mid Norfolk Railway was a bit too expensive. So, Electro, I just now went onto the North Norfolk Railway's website and had a look at their ticket prices. So just now, I went onto the North Norfolk Railway's website and had a look at their ticket prices, and get this, Electro. Family of 5 is £82. That might not sound too bad at first, considering it's for a family of 5, but the North Norfolk Railway is only 5 miles long. So family return is £82. Family of 5 return is just £82 for a railway that's only 5 miles long. That, in my opinion, Electro, is daylight robbery. Do you agree? even just a single adult, even a ticket for just one adult on the North Norfolk is £25. When the Spa Valley Railway, which is slightly longer than the North Norfolk Railway, even that has even their return tickets are only £16, which makes the Spa Valley overall far better value. I would call it outright theft. Agreed. Yeah, even £25 for an adult return on the North Norfolk Railway isn't a very good deal when you consider the Spa Valley, which is 5.5 miles, has £16 tickets for return. £16 for a return ticket on a 5.5 mile heritage railway is a much better deal. I guess £82 for a long heritage railway like the West Somerset Railway or the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. For a long heritage railway like those, 18 or 20 miles, £82 for a family of 5 isn't too bad. But that's for a longer heritage railway. Laurie was on the foot later than Andrew. And 040 today at the Mid Suffolk Railway. Nice. I saw the video Laurie uploaded. Welcome back, Neon. £80 is a return ticket though, Neon. £80 is a return ticket, Neon, though, and that's for a family of 5. £80 for a night. £80 for the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. £80 for the North Yorkshire Moors Railway return for a family of 5 isn't too bad. But for a short railway like the North Norfolk Railway, that's daylight robbery. Yeah, Joe brought up the subject of heritage railway ticket prices, so that's what we're currently talking about. Yeah, I saw the video Laurie uploaded today, Joe, where he helped to relay the track on that railway in Scotland that'll soon be reopening. But yeah, £80 for one person, even for a long heritage railway, I agree, is too much. Yeah, the same for a family of 5, despite being only a quarter of the length of the likes of the West Somerset and the North Yorkshire Moors. Quarter. And while we're on the subject of train ticket prices, not just on heritage railways, but train ticket prices in general, today I also watched a video where Nick Bradley, I'm sure some of you watching may have heard of Nick Bradley, he bought what he considers to be the worst value for money ticket ever. First class anytime day return on Thameslink between City Thameslink and London Blackfriars, which costs £5.90 for a journey that's only about a quarter of a mile. Absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. Which would give an overall fare ratio of £17 per mile, which is ludicrous. If your train ticket costs £17 per mile, that is just ludicrous. Ster Valley Railway tickets are €13. TFI Leap card, which cuts your fares in half. Nice. I take it TFI stands for Transport for Ireland. Train travel in general is expensive. Just because it's more expensive, it's worth the price though, in my opinion, Neon. I'd still rather take the train than drive or fly, despite it being more expensive. Train travel is just an overall more enjoyable experience for me than flying or going by car, so even if I wasn't a hardcore train enthusiast, I reckon I'd still prefer taking the train over driving or flying. Government owned. Train up to Dublin for a day out next week? Nice. So, Valley Railway tickets are €13. That's not too bad. So your Leap card cuts your fares in half. Us Brits have a similar thing. We call it a rail card. But you only get a third off your fares. You can claim a rail card for any. There are many different types of rail cards you can get. You can get a young person's rail card and 16 to 18 rail card. There's a rail card for seniors, a rail card for disabled people. Naturally, because I have autism, I naturally have the disabled person's rail card. Meaning my trip down to Hastings on Good Friday, which would have normally cost, the return ticket which would have normally cost £17, I was able to get down to £11.90, which for a journey of around 28-ish miles, wait, no. £11 for that return ticket. That's an absolute steal, in my opinion. Laurie driving up because of obsessing with rust and diesels. Driving one of his favourite steam locos. The Andrew Barclays, yeah. I believe the Andrew Barclays are Stan's favourite steam locomotives. Even if you haven't, Neon, we still enjoyed our day on the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway, didn't we, Neon? On the Tineford Bus Erin, Ian Road Erin, JJ Cameron Sons, and many others. Nice. Yeah, Electro, there are many different rail cards, British rail cards you can get. Depending on the new HS2 train. Wait, has it been revealed, Sawyer? Has the train for HS2 been revealed, Sawyer? Certain trains not take certain rail cards? Same here, Jacob. No, it's not that, Electro. It's anyone can. There are many different types of rail cards you can get, Electro, depending on the kind of person you are. Looks like a new Shinkansen and you hate it? Oh. Yeah, that Alstom design. It looks a bit like the Italian AGV trains. Yeah, it needs to look a bit better than this. I'd personally prefer something like the Italian ABU trains. Build some more HSTs or Pendolinos? Yeah. Track of Minds! That's a good one, Electro. The Bugatti rail car today? Yeah. Train of Thought's most recent video was about those Russian diesel locomotives, which were converted into road vehicles. Long story short, converting rail vehicles into road vehicles doesn't work because locomotives are so much heavier than cars. Plus, converting cars into rail vehicles is a much simpler process. Yeah, just build some new Eurostar E320s. The E320s aren't that bad. So people with high profile can get a universal card? Well, I don't know about that. Anyway, Sawyer, Joe Light Railway, who's currently on the stream, he brought up the subject of railway ticket prices, so that's what we're currently talking about. Sur Valley Railway. So Electro, you said the Sur Valley Railway tickets are €13. What is that in pounds? Adults, adult. Oh, it's slightly cheaper actually, Electro. It's €12.50 actually. It's not €13. It's €12.50. Let's see what that is in pounds. €12.50 is £10.72. So yeah, really not bad at all for the Sur Valley Railway. Oh, Shore Valley Railway. Ah, yes. Eurostar used to have a fleet of Class 37s for the cancelled Nightstar train. Nice. But I thought Class 92s were going to be used for the Nightstar train. Being hyper-specific, I see. Even so, not bad at all. Track of mind instead of train of thought. Well, I haven't heard it before, Electro. I haven't heard it before. Yes. Well, that can't be helped, Martin. They're not for electric lines. Call me pedantic. I don't think that's anything. I don't think that's a matter needs addressing. Ah, the Class 37s that were going to be used for Nightstar were for rescue purposes. That makes sense. Then they were sold to direct rail services? Right then. Alright, see you in a sec, Neon. Quick train back to boost my mileage, you know where to go? Cool, Jacob. Because, Martin, I'm trying to save money at the moment, Martin. So I can't buy any newer things. They ran the Swansea service, which means they would have gone through Swindon. Nice. Anyway, let's see what other train ticket prices there are. Okay, let's see what the prices for the North Yorkshire Moors Railway are. Oh, God. Adult day rover on the North Yorkshire Moors Railway is £54. Oh, wait, those are donation fares. Standard fares without vouchers £49.50 for an adult return. Considering the full length from Pickering to Whitby of the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, considering it's a 48-mile return trip on the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, considering it's a 48-mile return trip on the North Yorkshire Moors Railway from Pickering to Whitby and back, I guess £49.50 isn't too bad. It's £99 for a family of 4. But then again, the North Yorkshire Moors Railway is 18 miles long, 24 if you count the section over Network Rail tracks to Whitby. So I guess, considering how long the North Yorkshire Moors Railway is, that price isn't too bad. Alright then, Joe. We're going to go until 10:45 tonight, Joe. So if you want to come back, make sure you're back before 10:45 p.m. Thanks for coming. You still there, Electro? But yeah. Train travel, it may be more expensive than driving or flying, but it's still an overall more, but it is, in my opinion, still worth the price because it is an overall more enjoyable experience. Less stressful. Most of the time, taking the train is less stressful than driving or flying. Right, guys, I just need a quick drink, so I'll be right back. I'll leave the train running, let you guys enjoy Britannia and the B12 going round with their rake of LNE antiques. I'll be right back, guys. You know the drill. If anyone comes while I'm gone, tell them I died in a tornado. I'll be back, everybody. Okay, I'm back. What's been happening in the chat? Oh, nothing's happened in the chat. Nobody has said a word. Lovely. Ugh. Oh, bugger. It's gotten stuck. Yeah. It's derailed. Lovely. Is everyone still there? Chat seems to have gone dead. Is Sawyer still there? Dang. Right. Ugh. Tired. One's the bugger. You just watched the latest video? Nice. Yeah, about the Russian diesel locomotives that were converted into road vehicles. Yeah, it wasn't a good idea from the start. It wasn't a good idea from the start, Jacob. Heavy diesel locomotives just aren't suitable for use on the roads. Nice. chat's gone a bit dead again. Not a lot being said. Hold on. Oh dear. Okay, we'll give Britannia and the B12 a few more laps. I think we'll have the 225 as the last train we run tonight. Oh God! You still there, Jacob? I'm getting tired now. As soon as I finish this, going straight in the shower, then straight to bed. Oh dear. AVGP, what does that mean, MLP phone? Welcome back. Angry video game pony. I see. Oh, welcome back, Joe. Yes, I will, Joe, but I'll do it. I'll have it as the last train I run of the night. Yeah, I'll run the Class 91 as the last train of the night. Oh no. Got caught on the thing. That was my fault. Yeah, I am going to run the Class 91. When we go up to York, try and see if I can find a gun on the Class 91s. Oh dear. Yeah, it was an interesting talk about train ticket prices earlier, Joe. Oh no. Oh, and the bin knocked them off the track. That was my fault again. Oh, what am I like? Train tickets only really seem to be expensive if you go into London. Yeah, London seems to be the worst for train ticket prices. Is. Come on. There we go. That was my fault. Okay. Lovely. Lovely hours later. Oh, Christ. Everyone's still there? Chat seems to have died again. Everyone's still there. No one seems to be chatting at the moment. Chat is just dead. It's deader than... No, why did I say that? What's some other duplicate games on eBay? Nice, you're selling FIFA 12, FIFA 13 on PS3. Cool. Oh no, derailment! Hello, doubleheader. Welcome back, Neon. Chat's been dead for a while. Now you can call it a derailed doubleheader. Alliteration march. Alliteration march. Welcome back, Neon. Electro left about the same time as you. I'll let him know you're back. Oof. I return an instant derailment. Yes. Sell stuff on eBay? Awesome. Yeah, Electro should be back in a second. I can see he's online on Discord. Oh, not again. Damn front pony truck. Oh, it's running away without the rest of the train. Oh, dearie me. Wait a minute. Short circuit again. Short circuit. Hang on. Hang on. There we are. Still there, Neon? I don't know. You tell me. Please tell. Oh. Are you still there, Neon? Don't worry about it, James. You're here now, and there's still about 35 minutes left. Hold on a second. My boy, pepperoni is for dinner. Again. Right, we'll keep the B12 and Britannia going for 5 more minutes, and we'll end. Wait, no, we won't end. I'll put the Intercity 225 on, I mean. Rosie and Jim. Reddit post on Taxi Talker. Cool. Earlier in the stream, James. Earlier on in the stream, James, we were talking about. Then I'll head off now. I think that I'll head off now. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for coming, Joe. I'll see you next time. James, earlier on in the stream, we were actually talking about Heritage Railway ticket prices earlier in the stream, James. And Joe said Joe said that the tickets he got for the North Norfolk Railway were too expensive. So I had a look on the North Norfolk Railway's website, and I saw that for a family of 5 Rover tickets, so a return ticket, family of 5 Rover costs £82. Which, considering the North Norfolk Railway is only 5 miles long, even for a family of 5, £82 is, in my opinion, daylight robbery. I was wondering if you agreed, James. I was... Is... Genuinely sounds like daylight robbery? Like several Cranky the Crane games? Yeah. Like, on the North Norfolk Railway, even, on the North Norfolk Railway, even, on the North Norfolk Railway, even a standard adult ticket, adult return for just £1, no, a standard adult return for just one adult is £25. The Spa Valley Railway, which is about a similar length to the North Norfolk Railway, at North Norfolk Railway's 5 miles, Spa Valley's 5.5. A return ticket on the Spa Valley Railway costs £16. That's much better value, in my opinion. That should be the prices Norfolk need to charge for their tickets. There are a few Cranky the Crane games which do have a chance of winning something. Indeed, Neon. It is ridiculous. When I was in Hastings on Friday, I went in the arcade and tried some Cranky the Crane games, as James calls them. I tried to win a koala out of one of them. Just wouldn't pick up. In the vain hope that whenever I play claw machines, I always go for one nearest the prize hole. I always go for the one nearest the prize hole in the hopes that when the crane releases it, or when the... Oh, good night. Or when the plushie slips, in the hopes that when the crane releases it, or when the plushie slips out of the crane, it'll fall into the prize hole and I'll win. That's the strategy I've always tried, but it never seems to work. Yeah, it is possible to win claw machine games. It's nothing to do with skill at all, it's pure luck. Hi, Electro. Oh, we're back to talking about train ticket prices, Electro. I asked James if he thought the extortionate price a family of 5 has to pay for a return trip on the North Yorkshire Moors Railway is daylight robbery, and he agreed, and Neon says it's ridiculous. Yeah. Do a crane game animatronic model. Nice. Oh, cool, train crossing buddy. Wondering why they're so high? Well, it's inflation for one thing, but also because coal, the price of coal is getting ever more expensive, which is depressing. No matter how far away the plushies are. Nice. Country balls. Oh dear. I see you filmed some class. I see you filmed some class 185s at Scunthorpe train crossing, buddy. Nice. Chicken cocky. Valid reasoning, but still. Yeah, even the Spa Valley Railway. £25 for a ticket on the North Norfolk Railway isn't excusable when you consider the Spa Valley Railway charged £16 for a similar journey length. Oh, nice train crossing, buddy. Very nice. Quoting the Minecraft movie, are you? Featuring every single character? No. Lovely figure. There's a what? Stop. You are. Stop. H is stuck her way up in the sky. H is also for horny and heroin. Sorry. Oh! Oh yeah, I was gonna switch it out for the, I was gonna switch it out for, the 225 now. Wasn't I? Thanks for reminding me, Jake. Thanks for reminding me, train crossing buddy. Let's wait for it to come back to the station, and then I'll swap it out. The 225, and then the 225 will be last train of the night. Given these two a bit longer of a run than I intended to, but oh well. Both very hot, they're both very hot now. Okay. You turned. Nice. Okay then. Oh, fuck you. Right. Oh dear. Switch the points. Oh, and it stopped immediately. Stopped immediately. Oh, shit. Move them into the siding. Oh. OJ, old Papa Pete, nice. How long do you plan on going for tonight? I'm ending at 10:45. I'll end at 10:45 Electro. Then I'll come and join the roleplay after I've had a shower. Big garage. Hang on. I'm going to help us in. Over here then, awesome. There is. Is Neon still there? Okay then, let's put the 225 on the track. 225. 225. 225. I'll probably do a live stream dedicated to the Intercity 225, since I did one dedicated to the 125. The 225 has its own interesting story to tell. Like how it came about from the ashes of the failed APT project, and like how it came from the ashes of the failed APT project, and how it paved the way for another cancelled intercity electric train project known as the Intercity 250. It paved the way. How it paved. Cancelled. What was the Intercity? It was trying to. I've been framed. I've been framed. I have been framed. I've been framed. Look, there's two. No. Only the people. Goodbye. Only the... No. Right. Let's get the 225 going. Come on, top speed. Derailed already. 225. 225. Oh! Oh, it re-railed itself. Oh, these long Mark IV coaches. I don't mind knocking against my bed. What else have we been talking about tonight? Where's Fire and Cinder? Oh no! Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you know Electro. I've told you about the 225s before. This is the Intercity 225. You remember Electro. I've told you about the 225s before. These are the trains that are going to be running on the Skyrite main line, are they not? You remember. You remember. You remember. There we are. Okay. Straighten out the curves. You remember. The train. Oh yes, I do. Very good. Doesn't need overhead wires? Nah, it picks up its track from below. Except for a lot more hostile. Hang on. I mean, the train end of the Mission Impossible is Magic 2. Yeah, it doesn't have any overhead wires. Several long and little engine the nice. Superior iterations of the 70s with cement, yes. What else have you been talking about tonight? I can't remember, Electro. I can't remember what else we've been talking about tonight. Doing Animal Farm VHS review? Nice. Swear we were talking about oh yeah, we were talking about how our Easters went. Anna was talking a bit about the Winnie the Pooh film, Spending Time with Rue. Hold on. Leanne says he's listening to a fast food song. I just chime in whenever? Nice. Lyrical Man might do record a version of episode 2? Nice. Dark magic. Sorry, everyone. So sorry. Right. Let's now properly get the 225 underway. Best electric train set ever created, in my opinion. Well, one of the best. Jesus. Not again. It's the second coach that decided to derail. What has even been going on? Oh. Dark magic can't work it. No. Dark magic. Dark magic can't work. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, bugger. Buggery bitch. Oh no! These coaches are... Why have these coaches decided they don't want to stay on the track? Oh, fucking hell! Usually the 225 can behave itself. Why can't it today? Wait! The 225 can behave itself. Wait, hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fudging hell. What on earth has been going? Come on! Stop jumping off the track. Bloody thing. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. I see the problem. I can see the problem. This wheel on the second coach has come loose again. See? That explains it. It's nothing to do with the track at all. Your body's gonna puke. Yeah, my body's gonna puke. Railways. There we go. Now it should work. There we are. Oh! Now the restaurant coach doesn't want to stay on. The restaurant coach. Fudge. Professor Fudging. Hell. Ah, you're back. Could the tracks be warped? No, it's nothing to do with that, Electro. It's the wheels on the it's the wheels that are the problem. And now it's the restaurant coach that's deciding it doesn't want to stay on. Jesus. Break under heat causing the material to bend. Yeah, that's obviously how railway tracks can become warped in hot weather. Top hat would be pretty nice. Pilots aren't in agreement with the M4s. It's the track and it's the wheels. Derailments again. Buckled track. Yeah, that's it. Buckled track. Good night, MLP fan. Happy Easter to you too. Yeah, it is the same thing. Good night, Sir Martin. Thank you for coming. Oh, it's 38 now. I've spent so much time trying to keep it on the right track. Keep it on the track, I mean. The only two reasons was that Greg can be on them. And if that sounded like an army general, yes, it would. Everybody's gonna puke. Yeah, sorry about this. Let's try running it the opposite way around. Okay. Let's see if it'll run better in the opposite direction. Oh, Scheiße. Short circuit. That's the way you must do. The way it must be done. The way. Come on now. Stupid controller. Oh, fuck. There to ensure a good night's slumber, rules of good intentions, lies. And that the steam shovel that's on top of your that makes sense. Have a good Easter, I'm sure it was. What is it? Oh, that's been... Something is going on with this tonight. Everybody's gonna puke. Controller's decided it doesn't want to work, it looks like. Everybody's gonna puke. Okay. Okay. It looks like the controller has decided to give up for the night. No power is going through it at all at the moment. I don't know what it is. It's 10:45 now anyway. And as the controller doesn't seem to want to work anymore tonight. What do you guys think? Shall we call it a night as the controller doesn't seem to want to work? What do you think? Shall we call it a night? Nothing else to say or ending in 2 minutes? Vehicle Men Season 2, adaptation, Mr. Grumpy story. What's it, is it Season 2? Nice. Heading out now. Yeah, the controller has decided it doesn't want to work, so... The controller's decided to give up, Neon, so I may as well end now anyway. Yeah, I'll just end now as the controller seems to have given up. I had hoped to give the 225 some laps. The controller doesn't seem to want to allow that though, so as it's 45 now anyway, I'll end. So thank you all so much for watching. Had a good stream tonight, despite it not quite going to plan. Did need to rearrange the layout partway through, but I still think it went smoothly enough. It would have been nice to have the 225 properly running and not constantly derailing, and then the controller giving up like that, but oh well, it can't be helped. In the next running session, everything should be okay in the next running session. And even if the controller decides next week that it doesn't want to work, I can, well not next week, but next time I do a running session, if the controller decides it doesn't want to work, I can always swap it out for a spare one. But I'm not going to bother doing that now as it's nearly 11 o'clock here, and I want to get in the shower and then join the role play that Jacob, Electro, and another friend of mine are doing. Anyway, so that'll be it for tonight then. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, as I did. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, share this stream with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to me, Train Level 16, if you haven't already, to stay tuned for my upcoming content. Also, go buy my novel, The Spy and the Superdog, if you haven't already. And go follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky, join my Discord server, and also donate to the Raptor Dogs crowdfunding campaign if you haven't already. There's less than 3 weeks left on that now. I really want to get some more donations in. So please donate to that. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.